I would say almost every single person that you think is on steroids is.
I've been in the fitness industry for over 15 years training clients and even competing on the physique stage. And it seems like in today's world, if you want to break into the fitness industry, you got to be taking something. I mean, there's so many guys that you can tell are on something, bragging about their use of it. I mean, we even have teenagers bragging about their use of steroids. It's gotten so bad.
So 700 milli vanillis and...
Now, it's so important to be very careful with these kind of drugs because they have serious health consequences. And shout out to Greg Doucette for spreading the awareness. But I've even seen people die from the abuse of steroids. So on a lighter note, I figured, we take a shot at some of the fitness influencers that are most likely on something.
Everybody's on steroids. Everybody.
And make a video out of it. A little different idea. So with that being said, let's get into the call-outs. We're here with my boy Tommy. We're doing a natty or not. Yeah, Tommy, hold up the knot. There you go. All right, we're in. So the first guy on this list did a little bit of research. Nick Barr. What do you think, Tommy?
All right, so he's a founder, CEO of B&N Sups. So this dude probably has a whole bunch of things to sell people. So he's probably taken something in the past.
Good point.
And then he's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to come on here and I'm going to sell people that I'm fake natural. What do you know about him?
I remember looking at pictures of what he looked like beforehand and what he looks like now, and he's made some substantial gains. So if I'm going to give an answer, I already know. I'm going to say not.
Not?
Yep.
I'm going to go, I think he's natty now.
Yeah?
I think he's natty now.
Damn.
But in the past, he's definitely taken a little something.
The point of this video is to help you guys set the right expectations for yourselves. So you don't go out there and think that you can achieve this physique when that person says they're natural when they're not, and then you go and injure yourself or you get down on yourself. And I think Greg Doucette, or Doucette, however you say his name, provides some good research on Nick Barr and his testosterone levels. So let's look at that.
But based on the fact that the guy was doing Ironmans, running 100-mile races, competing in marathons, running a sub 250 marathon time, while lifting incredible amounts of weights, I just don't believe that the guy did this while being natural. But he said, I'm going to prove the haters wrong. I'm going to show my blood work. And show his blood work he did, yes. And what were the results? Testosterone, 109 nanograms per deciliter, with the bottom line of low being 250. And so essentially less than half of the testosterone that a hypogonadal man would have. And his free testosterone, even worse, get this, 1.08. And so essentially tagged testosterone. Horrible. Do you know how you can get testosterone levels this low? By stopping a performance-enhancing drug cycle.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
If you are on cycle and suddenly stop, your testosterone levels are going to crash.
Next on the list, we got Jesse James West.
I'm a big fan of Jesse. I watch a lot of his YouTube videos. I think he makes really good content. Natty.
He's one of the very few where I'm like, all right, like, not that this isn't hate. Because, like, sometimes you just want to be like, he's on something. Like, if someone says that I'm on something, it's almost like a compliment.
Yeah.
So
that was my nickname in high school, actually. They used to call me steroid.
What, roidhead?
Yeah. Just because I was a little bit beefier than everybody else.
Yeah.
But, like, I've never taken anything up to this point. So, whenever I look at someone like Jesse and I see, like, his body transformation, yeah, like, you can easily get that, not easily, but you can get that physique over that time. Especially, like, he doesn't have any gyno or anything in his chest. Like, his abs
Clear skin.
His abs look normal. Like, he just looks like somebody that just took bodybuilding really seriously over the last few years. And you can see that. You can actively see him grow over the years instead of, like, oh, he's a small dude. Oh, now he's freaking huge,
Yeah, and when he went to college at Montclair, he was like a lacrosse player, and he had a built-out physique then, too. So if you just look at the genetics aspect, you could tell, like, he hasn't really gained too much size over time, and it looks attainable. So I'm going to go with Natty. Next up on the list, we got Mike Thurston. Come on.
This one, man. This one's kind of tough to tell.
Look at this dude's arm. Like, come on.
I think Natty.
What?
I'm gonna go Natty. I'm gonna go Natty. I think he has really good genetics.
Yeah?
First of all. Like, judging off his abs, he could not be natural, or he could have taken something in the past. I think right now he looks natural.
He
And
claims natural too.
How long has he been working out?
I don't know. He's been around for a while.
For a while.
Yeah.
I think that's very achievable, natural.
You think so?
That body, yeah.
I may be wrong, but the thing I'm thinking about, like, he's got just a lot of mass, and he stays lean year round. I mean, there are the select few who have the genetics to make that happen, but he's just too big and too lean all year round for it to be, in my opinion, natural.
I mean, the dude lives in Miami.
He's natural because he's in Miami.
Yeah. I mean, you're around that crowd, you're around, like, that environment, that hustler mentality. I could definitely see him being natural. Maybe not this entire time, but I could definitely see. Because he doesn't have, like, the world's, like, biggest physique, but he has a really good physique. Especially that lower back. Oh, my God, dude. The abs.
Yeah.
He has gifted abs.
Solid physique.
He might have had work done, but I do think that he's natural.
All right. Next up, Matt does fitness. God, so many people think this guy's natural. There's just... Really?
Yeah, 100%.
I mean,
unless he has really bad genetics.
He's got amazing genetics. This is one of those guys that we're talking about, like supreme genetics and then average. He's up here, like at the very top. I mean, look at this guy.
He could have been on something in the past based off his arms, but I think that physique's very easy to obtain if you're really consistent, motivated, and you go to the gym a lot. And you eat right, you do everything the right way. I definitely think he could be natural.
I mean, it's a possibility. The only reason I say a possibility, though, is because, I mean, if you look at his brother, he has his brother appear on his YouTube, and his brother's pretty jacked, too. So it seems like it runs in the family, maybe. But, yeah, I'm going to say maybe he was on something at some point.
You're just a hater, man.
Yeah, I'm a hater. I don't know. He's on something, maybe.
Dude, you're going to get grilled in the comments. I can't wait.
I can feel it coming. All right, next up, Jeff Nippard. Is it Nippard?
I think it's Nippard.
Okay.
I watch some of his videos, full transparency. I do believe a lot of the stuff he says is very true, natural.
Yeah.
Not.
What? No way.
I do not. All of his videos and everything that he preaches out and stuff, I think in the past he was on something. Now, today, I do believe he's natural. He gives me a weird vibe. Like, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the whole, like, sports, like, science
approach.
Yeah.
In this video, I'll be covering the best and worst biceps exercises based on the latest science.
Like, it's just not my cup of tea, because you don't need that. Like, you don't have to analyze this stuff to a T. And, like...
Sometimes you just gotta pick it up, put it down.
Yeah.
Right?
Honestly. And, like, he's like, oh, you need to eat 50 grams of protein in one sitting. Like, no, dude. You can eat...
has he said that?
I believe so.
Probably at some point, maybe.
I'm probably just talking shit.
But he's one of those guys.
Yeah, he's one of those that's like, oh, make sure everything is like, you're doing your rows with a split set of 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah!
So with Jeff Nippard, he's, I think, 5'3". And the shorter guys, even Greg Doucette, he's like 5'6". And he looked huge when he was in his bodybuilding career stage. But the shorter guys, a lot of shorter guys, they're a lot stockier and have an easier time looking big. So, like, that's why I think, and I mean, the guy's smart. He talks a lot about the scientific approach. But
see, that's why I don't believe it. Like, I'm just not drinking into the Kool-Aid of Jeff Nippard.
Yeah?
You know? Like,
I don't know. Maybe I am. I think at the end of the day, it comes down, for me, my opinion, based off of him being, sorry, Jeff, a little on the shorter side. Next up on the list, we got Christian Guzman. Guy is a business tycoon, opening up Alpha Land. Can't wait to go there eventually. I think overall, well, right now, I'm going to say not, because he actually came out in an interview with one of those guys that goes up to people in, like, fit expos and asks them, hey, are you natural or not? And he said, well, I'm doing whatever I need to get my pro card.
Mm-hmm. Everyone wants to know, are you still natural?
I am.
There's always the iffy line of what's natural, what's not natural.
I am going for an IPP pro card and doing whatever I need to do to get it.
Leave it at that, yeah.
Yeah, keep it, simple.
Got him!
That to me screams that he's on something. I think he was natural back in the day, but now he's at the point where he's even like, he has some issues with like losing hair. I feel like that is contributing, because don't you like lose hair or something with steroids and whatnot?
Yeah.
Yeah, and even testosterone.
Well, it just pushes it forward, so it makes it like to where it just ages you a lot faster.
Oh yeah.
So it goes on all aspects, and
Yeah.
including the hair loss.
So yeah, he I think natural, and then now, as he had mentioned, he's not natural now.
Which there's nothing wrong with that. Like if you're trying to get your pro card, if you are at that level,
The
like,
guy's a jerk. No, okay.
trying to get to that next level, trying to compete with everybody else, and kind of having to do whatever it takes, you know?
Yeah, and hey, he's wanted his pro card, and whatever decision you like, no hate on any of the guys that are on something, but it's just, you got to make a decision that, hey, if you do hop on some of this stuff, it can and it will affect your health. So it's like a sacrifice, but nothing against those guys. If they want to do it, awesome. If they don't, awesome too. We all make our own decisions.
Yeah.
But the next guy on the list is going to be the big sensation right now, Ashton Hall. This guy, all right.
Nah.
This guy's huge. But
Dude.
I'm going to say, like, this is another one of those guys that even if you did hop on roids, you're never going to look like this guy.
No.
This guy is, like, at the supreme top level of genetics, for sure.
Dude, he's a stud. Like, there's a reason why people are like, oh, he doesn't do anything all day. Because he doesn't have to. Like, the dude can just run and film a video and dunk his head in water and look jacked. And then he's going to get millions of views. Like, it's one of those things to where whenever you look down, you analyze it. Yeah, he's not natural, but who really cares? Because the dude has a gift. That all of us wish that we had.
It's crazy how, like, yeah, the body definitely, it's just like almost like a insane, he looks like a monster, so it attracts eyeballs. But, you know, at the end of the day, you know, where am I going with this?
He definitely passes the airport test, you know?
What's that?
So the airport test is whenever you're going through the airport, you see a big motherfucker. You can bleep that out.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my God, what is that?
There's no way this is legal.
And then you're like,
he's a monster.
Yeah.
He attracts the eyeballs. That's for sure. All right. So, like, the guy, you know, like I was saying, he's got, you know, top level genetics, but there's at some point, it was like a year where he talked about, like, he gained like 23 pounds of muscle and then also was very lean at the very end of it. So to go through a full bulking cycle and then lean out and shred all within that timeline, I think he gained like 23 pounds of muscle or something.
Sounds like
that.
a crazy body recomp. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. So to do that, you need some help. I don't think you can do that naturally.
Yeah, just a little bit of help.
Yeah. But, you know, again, if I took, you know, steroids or gear, whatever, I'm not going to look like that guy.
Dude, I could eat TRT for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and probably not even come
the guy
close
is
to
an
that.
animal. But, yeah, that's it for the video. So, I mean, again, no hate on any of these guys that do take something. More power to them. We all make our own decisions. But if you guys like this video, make sure you smash the thumbs up button. If you disagree with any of the things that we said, comment down below. Let's start a conversation. And besides that, thanks so much for watching. And I'll see all you guys in the next one.